Gandolfini. His tough guy exterior hit a very sensitive soul. Welcome to Access Hollywood. By now, we've all heard the news that three-time Emmy winner James Gandolfini, who changed TV with his anti-hero Tony Soprano, has died at the age of 51 from an apparent heart attack. Michelle is in New York right now with the latest on what happened. Michelle.
Yeah, he was vacationing in Rome when he became ill. It was his 13-year-old son, Michael, who came to his father's aid.
Last night at approximately 10 p.m., James Gandolfini, while on vacation in Rome, experienced a medical emergency. He was found in his room by his family.
According to NBC News, James was feeling sick in his hotel room in Rome when his 13-year-old son Michael called for help. The hospital was 3 minutes away. By all reports, James was alive in the ambulance, but declared dead at the hospital.
In 24 hours, autopsy will take place.
A hospital spokesperson said Gandolfini's body remains in a mortuary pending an autopsy.
What do you think caused the death?
I don't know, but probably a natural cause of death.
James is survived by his wife, former model Deborah Lynn, their daughter, who is just 8 months old, and Michael.
And the news about James Gandolfini is stunning. I mean, 51 years old.
News of Gandolfini's shocking death spread quickly. James' last public appearance was on June 10th at the Stella by Starlight Gala in New York.
We grew up about 15 minutes away from each other in New Jersey. My father used to buy tires from his father.
That's James in 2004 talking about his longtime friendship with John Travolta. They not only did 5 films together, James was also at John's son Jet's funeral. Today, John spoke about their close bond on GMA.
The beautiful thing about Jim was that he was a people person first, and then work, you know, and it was empirical that he was this beautiful man, and I love him very much, and his family is amazing. So my goal is to make sure his family is okay, because a little boy, I watched him grow up, and a brand new little girl, and we'll just make sure they're taken care of.
Here's James giving his son Michael a lift and a kiss at the Shrek premiere back in 2004. He was tough on the outside, but a big softie on the inside. Always a big man, James talked about the extra weight on Inside the Actors Studio.
How important is Tony's weight? Should he be a heavy guy?
Actually, it's important.
It is.
When I do get thin, which is not often, but when it does happen, I don't feel the same. I don't walk the same. He doesn't walk the same, you know, with that lumber.
Yeah.
I find that middle is very healthy. He doesn't sit, you know, he sits with that. Like if he had the big thing here, you know, he sits like this. It's important.
Stunned reactions from his Soprano castmates have been pouring in. Edie Falco, who played his on-screen wife Carmela, wrote, "My heart goes out to his family as those of us in his pretend one hold on to the memories of our intense and beautiful time together. The love between Tony and Carmela was one of the greatest I've ever known." Lorraine Bracco wrote, "We lost a giant today. I am utterly heartbroken." Frank Vincent said on Today,
"Very talented and friendly, and just a guy you want to put your arm around and hug him like he's big bear."
Michael Imperioli, who played his nephew Christopher, wrote, quote, "Jimmy treated us all like family with a generosity, loyalty, and compassion that is rare in this world. I will be forever grateful having had a friend the likes of Jimmy." Brad Pitt told Access, quote, "I admire Jimmy as a ferocious actor, a gentle soul, and a genuinely funny man. I am fortunate to have sat across the table from him and am gutted by this loss. I wish his family strength and some semblance of peace."
At 13 years old, your dad is still your hero. And Michael